to introduce our first speaker. I'm like looking for you in the crowd. Can't see anything.
So our first speaker is a mom of 2 girls, also a wife, who just promoted to orange status. After being with Unique for over 3 years and having over 115,000 lifetime sales.
Wow.
She works full-time Monday to Friday and also runs another at-home business making earrings. Deanna is extremely well known for her massive success with affiliate links. She's also well known for empowering those around her by showing them that they too can go for their goals. Please help me welcome Deanna.
You want to take it with me? Okay. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay. I'm beyond excited to be here today, you guys. So, as you know, my name is Deanna, but my friends actually call me Dee. So, on the count of 3, I want you guys to say, "Hey, Dee." 1, 2, 3. Hey, Dee! That was really good. I thought I was going to have to make you do that twice. So, I live in a tiny little city in northwestern Ontario, and in case you guys ever want to come and visit me, that's nowhere near Toronto, okay? It's actually really close to Winnipeg, Manitoba. As Megan said, I have 2 beautiful daughters, Emma and Ellie, and they are the love of my life. And I am super blessed to have an amazingly supportive husband, Jeremy, who we've been married for 10 years, together for 18. And we're actually at the point in our unique journey that he checks in on me with my business, asks me if I'm going to maintain green. Now it will be orange. Asks me how many trip points I have because he wants to go on that incentive trip with me. And, you know, even if he sees one of our mutual friends post a nice selfie on Facebook, he's like, "Dee, you should really talk to her about joining because I think she'd be really good." Like, so blessed, and I love him to pieces. So I do work full-time Monday to Friday, and I'm busy. Keeps me very busy. So I joined just over 3 years ago when I was on maternity leave with my baby Ellie. And like I'm sure a lot of you guys, it was probably a bad time to start a business. You know, you're trying to be a parent of 2, and it's just, I don't think there's ever a great time to do this, but I'm positive that it was my destiny to do this and to be here today. So now that you know a little bit about me, we have a lot of stuff to cover, you guys, so let's get started. I'm here to talk to you today about affiliate posts, or also known as hostess posts. I know some people call it that. So I want you to raise your hand if you have heard of affiliate posts or hostess posts. That is a good amount of people. Good. Okay. Raise your hand if you've done at least 1 round of affiliate or hostess posts. Amazing. Good girls. Okay. So it's kind of funny that I'm up here talking to you about this because when the concept was first introduced to me, I was like, no way am I doing that. Like, no way. It's not happening. I don't like it. Like, I was a party girl, and for the first 3 years of my business, I online partied like crazy. Online party after online party, hundreds of them, you guys. But they haven't been working lately. It's really hard to get them booked because every other direct selling company on the planet is doing them. And I don't know about you, but I get invited to several a day. And I truly believe people are just getting tired of them. They're not as exciting and fun as they once were, like when I started. So, thankfully we have an amazing team that I'm a part of, and I was given an opportunity to try a round of affiliate links and get my feet wet with them. And honestly, I was blown away, you guys. So, I'm just gonna do that because I didn't bring cue cards. This is my first time. Next time, cue cards. So I did my first round and they were amazing. Like I sold 16, 40 mascaras, made 25 new friends, which that was like, whoa, in 5 days, and it was so easy. So I got my team on board, and in July, we hit them hard. If we could have the next slide. So from July till September, for 3 months, my team and I hit the affiliates hard, and we were doing lots of them. So I personally did 140 affiliates in those 3 months. In that 3 months, did just over 21,000 PRS. I sponsored 10 people, and I promoted to Orange in October.
Woo!
And not only did I promote you guys, but my team had multiple promotions. Pink status, fast start earn. I even had a green elite status presenter promote in September. So is that a coincidence, you guys? No, okay? And I am a strong believer that that is what has contributed to my amazing summer success and has set me up in an amazing place for this crazy November that I'm not mentally prepared for yet. So, okay, so if we want to click to the next slide, my mission today is to teach you how to run affiliates, book affiliates, organize affiliates, and then a couple of important daily do's. And now I know you guys, a lot of you know how to do some of this already, so it'll be a bit of a refresher. And then hopefully I can share with you some of the tips that I do and my team does that will help you get even better success with them, okay? So affiliates are, in my opinion, the new way to online party without the party. They're simple and so easy to train new presenters how to do, and they allow you to network quickly, and that is what we want out of them. PRS aside, networking outside of your warm market is the biggest bonus from doing these affiliates. So what is an affiliate? An affiliate is someone who's willing to open up their network to you by posting on their Facebook wall, and in return, they can get some sort of a freebie, whether it be a free 4D, product credit, just like we used to do with online parties. They can earn it by, what I train my team is if they sell 10 mascaras, that's $350, 10% party rewards gets you $35 in YCash, okay? Next slide. So, an affiliate post looks like this. I'm sure for lots of you guys you've seen these. This is from my mock group that I use. And it's 5 days of posts. I primarily focus on the 4D just because it's so amazing. And I find it really easy for women to want to just try a new mascara. So my first 4 days will have some sort of photo of somebody wearing the 4D in some way, shape, or form. I try to change it up with different length of lashes, different, just everybody's different. Like everybody has different results. So then it kind of hits a whole bunch of people. And then on the last day, we focus on the kit, right? Because we want to emphasize how amazing the opportunity is and that they can get that mascara in the kit as well for an amazing price. So when you're running affiliates, I run mine Monday through Friday. I find it works for my schedule, and so my suggestion to you would just be to find what works for your schedule. It might not be the same as mine, but coffee break in the afternoon while I'm at work, I send all my affiliates their post for the day. So you send them their post once a day, and I recommend sending them individually. Don't send it in a group chat. The reason I say this is because it's starting to build relationships with your affiliate, right? Have your affiliate tag you in the post, and then this will give you notifications if somebody comments. If they just tag you in the comments of the post, you're not gonna get the notifications. But I also always say, go back and check your posts, because lots of times Facebook is funny and we don't get the notifications. So I'll sometimes go back and see that I missed a comment on day one's post on like day 5 or 6, okay? And then also my tip is to turn on your timeline reviews so that when people tag you in their posts, it's not gonna show up on your wall, because you don't want your wall full of like a million affiliate posts. So you can do that in your settings on Facebook. Okay, next slide. Okay, so when somebody comments me on an affiliate post, that means they want a mascara, woohoo, right? We're gonna get a sale. So these are the steps I take, and I'm very specific with them, because they all really matter. So we love their comment. We comment and say, I will send you a message, because the more comments on a post, the more that post is gonna flow through Facebook, okay? We wanna keep those algorithms going. And I also add, I'll send you a message, but if you don't see it, click my name and message me, because lots of times people's messages will go into their filtered messages if you're not friends with them. And then I send them a private message exactly like this. This is my script I use every time. And all I say is the 4D is amazing. I know you're going to love it. 35 plus tax, comes with a 14-day love it guarantee. Love it or your money back. And this is the important part of my message. I am putting in a group order for Jenny and her friends. Would you like to be added to the order? So this message makes it about the hostess or the affiliate's order, okay? And people are like, yeah, I want in on that order. Of course I do, because my friend's doing it, right? And I find it to be very effective. My tip before I go on is when you put these posts up, you're gonna get people commenting with questions. Never answer the question in the comments of the post, okay? Always take it to Messenger, because that's where the sale's gonna happen. You're not gonna sell that mascara by commenting back the cost or answers to, is it waterproof, is it hypoallergenic, etc. in the comments. Just comment back and say, I'll message you, hun, and then send her a message with all the details, okay? And what I would do is message her back and say, it's not waterproof, but blah, blah, and then give her the message about how much it is, etc. Talk about the waterproof epic, whatever you want to do, okay? So one more tip before we carry on to booking affiliates is friend requests. So I kind of just discovered this one day and it was really effective. Some people won't accept your friend request, and we want them to, right? Because we want them to see our other posts. So if you've sent friend requests, you can go in and see where they are. So you can see view sent requests. And then you can actually go and cancel the request. And then I resend it. But I do that about 5 days later. So I let them sit for a bit, okay? And then I'll go in, and then I write it down too, because I don't wanna forget that I've resent them one, because if I try twice, I'm probably gonna just leave it. I don't want them to think I'm a crazy stalker. So when you're doing your posts, and you have people that you're having conversations with about the 4D, you can take it up a level and upsell. So there we have lash duos, lash trios, and a mind-blowing presenters kit this month. So take the opportunity, like if you're feeling like you got this, like you wanna really go for it, after they've said yes to wanting a 4D, try and upsell. And I have these scripts. I'm gonna actually post some of this in the Uplift group after, so you guys have it that you can copy and paste and make it your own. But give them the deals. Like let them know about the lash duos, that they save money, and then also that they can get all of those products in the presenters kit for a killer price, okay? And then I just finish it always with an open-ended question, which works for you. And then if they say, I'm good with just the mascara, no problem, let's get that ordered for you. If they're like, well, actually, that kit looks amazing, perfect, continue on, okay? So some tips for successful affiliates is to change up your pictures and verbiage often. Like, especially if you start getting mutual friends doing affiliates, and then, they've kind of got the same group of friends and stuff, just grab some new pictures and use those, change up the verbiage as well. And then this is huge, guys, okay? If your affiliate has the 4D, get them to take a selfie with it on one eye, not on the other. Coach them on how to take a nice one facing a window, hold the camera up, turn the camera around so the camera's on the bottom, and get them to take a nice 4D selfie of their own and use that as one of the posts. Anytime I've done that, the posts blow up because their friends see their results and they know their friend, they trust their friend, and now they want it, okay? Make one of the posts your face with the 4D. If you're a presenter already, you have the 4D or it's on its way if you just signed up, that should be the most important photo that you have, is a picture of your results with the 4D. Sometimes it takes time to practice to get the best one, but it's super important. And just because your results aren't like others, that's okay. You want to be you and authentic, and people seeing the presenter actually post their own photo makes it credible, okay? Place the order for your customer. Never ever send a customer a link unless they ask you for it. I feel like that has contributed to a huge part of my sales success because I do everything for my customer. I get their order, I place it on the website, I collect their payment, I do everything. Because anytime I have sent my customer a link, they don't order it because they get to the website and they're like, wow, what's this? What's a kudos? Like, you know what I mean? They don't know. And then keep your affiliate updated with how many they've sold throughout the week and be sure to thank them when it's over. Okay, guys? So, newbies. If you've never done affiliates, and if you have before and haven't in a while, get your feet wet by doing a round on your own wall, okay? Once a day for 5 days, take those photos with the girls wearing the 4D and your own, post it on your wall with a call to action wording, and again, on your Facebook wall, not in a group, okay? There are several mock parties available in your team page, and I've also got one that I'm going to share in the Uplift of You event. It's nothing fancy, guys, but I threw it together after convention when my team and I were like really pushing with these, and I wanted to get everybody trained on them. And it's got a bunch of different pictures and verbiage that you're welcome to use, okay? And invite your teams to use. Okay. So, the most important thing you can do for your network, like for your business, is to grow your network all the time, every single day. And if you don't, you will get stuck in your warm market and you will feel defeated because you won't have the new sales, the new presenters coming in. Next slide. So, booking affiliates. Once you've done at least a round on your wall, you've got your feet wet, you know the flow, you gotta do a post a day, okay? Book some people to be your affiliate. The best way, in my opinion, to get somebody to be your affiliate is to message them. So get in your messenger and ask. That's what we used to do with parties. Very rarely would we throw up a post and say, who wants to host an online beauty bash? Because you'd get crickets, right? So don't post and pray. Get in your messenger and just start messaging your friends. If you have customers, those are the best place to start. If you have past hostesses, message them. I set a goal every week, and right now my goal is about 10 per week. That's manageable because when you start with 10, a couple people will drop off because they don't read what you've told them, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know I had to post every day, right? So you might lose a couple. And then a couple might be like crickets because all they do is share stuff on their wall and they don't get a lot of interaction. But ideally you're gonna end up with at least 5 that are posting for you every day. So start with 10, so at least you have 5 by the end of the week. If you're new, ask your best friend, your mom, your sister, your coworker, whoever, somebody close to you that you feel comfortable with, saying like, look, hon, like I could totally get you a free 40 if you're willing to help me out for a couple days, okay? Follow-ups, past party hostesses, etc. Sunday nights are the best time. I love messaging Sunday nights because everybody's online. They're like, just coming off the weekend, they're relaxed. They're like, yeah, let's do this, okay. So this is the message that I send. It's short, sweet, simple, and gives them all the information in the post and leaves it with an open-ended question, yes or no. Never just leave it, you know, with a period. Always end with a question. Okay, so you guys know how to run affiliates, you know how to book affiliates. I'm gonna now talk about organizing affiliates.
I bought one of those because of you.
What's that?
I bought one of those because of you.
Okay, so if anybody was in my training that I've done before about this notebook, I don't leave home without it, as you can see. It is my everything. I keep everything unique in this one book, and I find it a really great way to keep organized. I get mine at Walmart. It's 500 pages. It's like $15. And I just found it really simple for me than having like 5 different notebooks for 5 different things. So I keep my customer orders, my affiliates, my training, and my lists all in this one book. Next slide. So for affiliate organization, it's It's nothing fancy. I don't need to print off pages and have spreadsheets and stuff like that. I just write it in the book. One page I'll have my list of who I have set up for the week, and on the next page I'll have the date, and then I give them each just a little section that I can write their orders underneath. Sometimes I run out of room, and those are the ones we want, right? And other times you'll just get nothing. But then it's also a great place for me to record if they've posted every day, and then if they earned a free mascara, okay? So super simple, guys. Anybody can do this. Next slide. Sorry, it's cold season. Okay, so organization, I just wanted to throw this in here because it kind of goes hand in hand with affiliates, because now you're ordering, you're getting customer orders. And I record every single order that I get from a customer, whether they place it through my website directly or I place it for them through a bulk order. And the reason I do this is because it's such an easy access to my customers when I'm maybe not on a computer. It also separates my bulk orders, so I know who purchased what. And I do a lot of bulk orders for my local clientele and save them shipping. So when I throw in an order for 10 different people, but all in one order, how would I know by going to my website who ordered what? So this way, I can keep all the orders nice and clean, and I also have the order number because it allows you to help your customers with any returns and exchanges. And I'm all about customer service. So you need the order number to put in any sort of a return, and having it handy right in your book, just flip through, grab it, throw in your return order. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my notes. Next year, cue cards. One other thing I'll just add about the keeping my customer orders in my notebook that I forgot, thank you for my notes, is when we have a product launch, so when the 4D came out, I have one of these books for every year that I've been with Unique, and I was able to grab my books and go through all of my customers that have ever ordered from me and ordered 3D or Epic. So I was able to make an Epic list of women to message to let them know about the 4D. And because of that, I pre-sold about 70 to 80 4D mascaras. Same thing when we have a kudos, like Flawless 4. Everybody loves Flawless 4. We have foundation customers. I pull out my books and I go through and I message everybody that's ever ordered a foundation product, concealer, primer, or setting product, okay? It's so quick and easy than having to sift through your back office. Okay, so before I finish up, content on your Facebook wall is really important, and I'll give you an example. So while doing affiliates, you're making all these new friends, and I had an affiliate post for me. She had somebody comment, so I did the things, I loved the comment, replied back, messaging you, and I sent her the message. I saw her accept my friend request, and then all of a sudden I got all these notifications that she was liking my posts. And I was like, oh, she's creeping me. And then all of a sudden, a little while later, I get a message from her and she says, yes, I want that mascara, but I also want everything you used in your live this morning. Had I not done the live that morning while I was getting ready to go to work, she wouldn't have seen it and she wouldn't have ordered an over $200 order, okay? So I think it's really important that we keep our Facebook wall full of quality content, not just a bunch of shares, not just a bunch of graphic. Don't ever post a graphic on your wall, ever. Share, don't sell. Share your results, and that's my lives. I'm getting ready for the day. I talk about what works for me, what I love, what covers up my redness, what lipstick is my favorite, how much I love the 4D. It's sharing, not selling. And I teach people. And I'm not an expert, I'm not a makeup artist. I sometimes have no idea what I'm doing, but I teach people what I can and what I know. Posting about your family and other important things in your life just makes you more relatable, and people love it, okay? Always be positive and uplifting, and share other things that you love outside Unique, not just Unique makeup. If you got a new pair of boots, share them. People love fashion posts, guys, they love it. Okay, next slide. Engaging with your followers. So this is another one. So you're making all these new friends, and then if you don't talk to them, you're not going to build any sort of a relationship with them, okay? So make sure, like, this is like common, like, unique 101. You message or comment on 20 people's posts a day, okay? Step it up and go into Facebook stories. That's where it's at right now. Lots of people are using stories, and it actually sends it to them in their messenger, which is like, yeah, because then when they message you back, if you ask them a question, it's gonna get them seeing the stuff on your wall. Send people a private message just to check in. Don't spam them with salesy, you wanna buy a mascara. Just check in. How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a long time, okay? The more you do this, the more they'll see your posts, okay? Be consistent. You guys are gonna hear this lots today. Trust me, like, there are some days, you guys, I have nothing in me, like, just nothing. I've worked all day, I barely had time to do my makeup, never mind take a selfie. Worked all day in a really boring cubicle office. I came home, cooked dinner, served dinner, fought with kids to eat dinner, got them bathed and in bed, and I just have nothing, okay? My suggestion for you is to reuse an old post. If you've been doing this for a little while, dig up an old post that you liked, throw it up. People don't remember. Like, I mean, as long as it's been a bit of a time, right? Throw up just a simple question on your wall, anything, an engagement post. Ask what the best winter boots are right now for kids. You will get a million answers, okay? Have a post or two tucked away. So if you've got a really good selfie day, okay? You know what I'm talking about? You like take some, you're like, damn, number 2, right? Okay? Make it a little bit different, do little, whatever you gotta do to change it up, and tuck it away for a day that you have nothing, and you can pull it out, okay? Plan your week of content in advance. This is something I've been really trying to work on because of my crazy busy schedule. And if you have time to sit down on a Sunday and kind of plan out that you want to do, a foundation post, a mascara post, a tip on how to put blush or whatever, you can plan your content out a weekend ahead. Okay, we're almost done, guys. So, I've talked to some people who have told me this, but have any of you guys done some affiliates and maybe they weren't successful? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's my advice to you.
Yay!
Woo! Yes! These are going to take time, and you might not see the results right away, you guys, but until you've done 100, listen to D, until you have done 100, I don't want to hear anybody tell me that they don't work, okay? Out of 140 that I did in July and September, I went back and checked, 24 of them qualified for a free mascara. 24 out of 140. That's not even 50%, okay? So just keep doing them, keep booking them, because here's a little truth bomb. If you guys don't, someone else is going to ask your friend to be an affiliate. Mm-hmm. And that's going to sting. Trust me, I've been burnt, and it doesn't feel good. So who's ready to go build or book some affiliates for this week? Next slide. All right. So that's it for me. I thank you guys so much. I truly believe in your abilities to rock your life and your business, and I really encourage you to give these a try because they have been a game changer for me and my team, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.